Connect. There we go. We are live now. What's going on, guys? This is Carlos Martinez coming to you live from my home in Chicago. I hope whenever you're watching this, whether it's a live or the replay, you're having an amazingly blessed day doing what you love to do with those that you love. So, folks, here's the thing, all right? If you're in some kind of online business, network marketing, or anything like that, I'm going to give you some tips on how to handle the most common objections and close the sale, right? And, folks, I know that sales is kind of queasy for most people. I get it, but I'm going to show you how to do it in a non-used car salesperson kind of way. So it's not cheesy at all. But let me wait for a few people to hop on here. Let me see here. Well, we got the amazing Ron Deering. What's up, my brother from another mother? How's it going? Liv Cummings. How are you, my sister? How's it going? Thank you for watching my live. So, folks, here's the thing. Hopefully you get some value from this. If you do, please share this out with other people. One of the things, if you're in a network marketing biz, right, you got to learn how to handle objections. You just have to, right? It's the nature of the game, right? And you want to do it in a way that doesn't, really, because most people kind of object to like, well, I don't want to feel salesy. Well, here's the thing. If you're not selling, you're not closing, you're not recruiting, you're not sponsoring, you're not making any money. And then why are we doing this business, right? We're in it to make an impact. We're in it to, usually we're doing it for a lot of reasons, right? We're doing it to save for retirement. We want a better lifestyle for us and our kids, right? We want to travel more, we want to volunteer and donate money. So there's a lot of reasons why we do things. So we just got to get comfortable with the process of selling. And if you approach it from a way that, from the mindset of like, well, I'm not selling, I'm just here helping people, right? You're a problem solver. That is all that you are. If you come from a mindset that you are solving people's problems, either through the use of your product or service, or, through helping them generate an additional side income, if you view it from that point, you'll start to view things differently. And as the amazing Wayne Dyer likes to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Okay, so folks, so here's the thing. What are the three most common objections that we are going to get? All right. When you're talking to a prospect, someone that's interested in your opportunity or your product or whatever the case may be. Okay. When you're talking to someone, all right, three objections. These are the three main objections that you're going to get. Okay. One is money, right? We know that one. Money. I don't have the money to get started. Okay. Number two, right? Time. Right? Time. I don't have the time to get started. Right? That's another one. And then the other one is, fear. Right? Fear. So fear being like, fear of failure. That's one of those, right? That's one, like fear of getting started and not having success with it. Fear of losing their money. And in reality, they're not really fearful of losing their money. What they're really fearful of is not making their money back. Right. So if they got an investment to make of, 300, 500, 3,000, whatever it may be, they're like, whoa, wait a second. If I, invest this money into this business, do I get the money back? Well, here's the thing, folks. You need to learn how to handle the objections before they come up. Right. Because here's the truth of the matter. If you're handling these objections, right? Remember, fear, time, and money, right? If you're handling these objections at the end of the conversation, meaning at the call to action, if you're handling them at the end, then they kind of become an argument. Because now, if the person, for example, tells you they got no time, well, you know what, you're going to need to make time. And you're kind of going back and forth. Whereas if you're having a conversation with a prospect at the beginning, it's not an argument, right? So before it even gets to the call to action, it's not an argument, right? It's actually a conversation. So here's the things that I usually do. So when I'm talking to a prospect, okay, I'm getting to know first off who they are, right? I want to know about their goals, right? Why are they? So one of the questions that I always ask is, hey, Susan, hey, Bob, why are you doing this? Why are you considering joining this business? Okay, what's going on in your life? So you gotta dive deep. You gotta make that connection. Why? Because that why is going to give you an idea of what it is that's motivating them. right? And then right now, especially January, right? We're January, the year, the month of resolutions, right? People are often like, hey, well, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I want to do something different, that kind of stuff. But you want to get deep down into why they're doing this. And why that is so important is because the person's going to feel a connection to you, that you actually care about them, right? They got to get the idea that you care. That is so key. When they feel that you actually care about them and their goals and their future, and that you're there to solve problems, guess what happens? They start to like you. They start to know you. They start to trust you. And when a person trusts you, they're going to join you. Now they just got to take a look at the opportunity. So you got to handle that. Like, so why are you taking a look at this? Okay. And then what are your goals? What are you looking to accomplish? Okay. So you got to get down deep. Okay, great. And why? So when they tell you what their goals are, well, my goals are, I want to try, like, let's just say that, hey, you know what? I got some kids starting college. Right? And I'm concerned that I'm not going to have money to pay for my kids' college, right? Then you got to be able to handle that. You're like, okay, great. I totally get it. I've had kids that gone through college. That's one of my concerns too. I got little ones as well that are already teenagers. In a few years they're going to college. Okay, great. So how many kids do you have? You want to ask, well, how many kids do you have, Susan? Well, I've got X number of kids. Okay, how may I ask you how old they are? Okay, yeah, there's this age and this age. Okay, great. Well, any idea? Have you started looking into what the cost of college tuition is nowadays? Okay, wow, yeah, it's this much. It's crazy. Okay, great. So in your opinion, Susan, how much do you think you need to save, okay, per month? How much do you think you need to save per month to be ready for that day when your kid's going to college? And they're going to give you a figure. Let them tell you what their figure is. Don't make it up for them. Let them, do their own due diligence, that kind of stuff. Well, you know what? Based on this, I'm going to need, I've got about 3 years to save. And you know what? So I better be saving at least $800 to $1,000 a month. Okay, great. No, I totally get that. Okay, good. Now, and then you want to get into, right? Then you want to get into the issue of money. Okay, here's another question that I ask. Okay, great. No, I totally get that. That's very important, and with the system, we're going to teach you and show you how you can potentially make that kind of money if you get to work. But let me ask you this, Susan, how much money have you set aside to invest in your business? You're getting rid of the money objection. The money objection is a big one, right? How many people have gotten the money objection? Well, I don't have money to get started, right? A key question to ask is how much, I get your goals. Yeah, they're very important. I totally get that. Yeah, well, Susan, how much money have you set aside? How much money have you set aside to start your business? And let Susan tell you, or Bob tell you, well, I have set aside this much. Okay, great. But let's suppose that they have zero. They have no money to get started. Okay. Then rather than give them suggestions, make them think, right? You want to get to the point. You want to be, so here's the key to selling. The key to selling is asking questions. Ask as many questions as you possibly can. If you're doing all the talking, it's not good. They've got to be doing it. If you're doing all the talking, then guess what? It's not going to happen. You want to ask questions to get them to think about that. So let's just say that Susan tells me, Carlos, I don't have any money. Okay, great. Well, Susan, what are some ideas on how to come up with the money? Okay, because the program that we're in costs X amount of dollars. Okay, so what are some ideas that you've thought of on how you can come up with the money? If I can show you how you can get your money back, okay, in 30 to 60 days, you can make your money back. Okay, what are some ideas that you can think of how you can come up with your initial investment to start your business? And then you just kind of be quiet and let Susan come back to you. And so Susan's got to come up with something. You got to get the ball. You got to get them thinking. Right? So here's the importance of this, guys. You are handling these objections when they're a conversation, not at the end when there's a call to action, right? A call to action is, oh, great. Like, hey, you watched the videos. Awesome. Good. Well, here's the investment to get in. It's $600. Well, I don't have time to work the business. Right. I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my money and not get it back. I don't have money to get started. Guess what? Now, if you wait till the end, it's become an argument. If you wait to the end, it's become an argument. Whether if you handle these three common objections at the very beginning in the form of a conversation, a caring, problem-solving conversation by asking questions, you'll get these objections handled. It's going to serve two purposes. Number one, you're going to have these objections handled at the beginning where they're already thinking about it. And number two, right? Number two, the person is going to get the feeling that you care, you genuinely care about them. And guess what? They're going to jump on board when they get the money. Okay. Whether they may already have the money, right? So folks, so super duper important for you to connect with the client, get to their why, get to their goals, what's important to them. If you handle this at the beginning by asking questions, okay, the conversation is going to go really smooth. And closing is actually a cinch, guys. Closing is actually a cinch. You just remember you want the mindset of a problem solver, someone that's there to listen first, someone that's there to listen first, listen to what they care about, listen to their problems, listen to their concerns, listen to their goals, and how you can help them solve their goals. When you become the problem solver that cares, closing will be a cinch for you guys. All right. So hopefully you guys got value from this. That's right. Open-ended questions. That's right. Liv Cummings, open-ended questions. You got to get them thinking. That's right. Deborah Zeka. Exactly. Thank you so much, Lily. You're amazing. The videos will paint a picture. Exactly. Genuinely care for them, Lily. Exactly right. Hello, Sarah Garrett. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Alan Wiley. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're getting value from it. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's copying her team. You guys are awesome. Hello, Liv Cummings again. Ask questions. That's right. Deborah Zeka. Hello, Sunny Lambda, my sister from Costa Rica. Hello, Beverly. You're amazing. Thank you for watching my live. Hello, Sarah Garrett and Sunny Lambda again. Rosa Long. You guys are awesome. Lily, thank you for all the love. Carla Ramos, thank you so much. Julie K. Mumford, my sister from Illinois. What's going on? Thank you guys for watching my live. You guys are amazing. Guys, Tom Pipchak, how's it going, my friend? You like cheese, huh? You're so funny, Tom. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys got value from this. If you did, please share this out with other people. Folks, I've been doing sales for a long time. Even now, I close high-ticket sales. I close a program that actually costs anywhere, depending on the price point. But anyway, I've closed programs as high as $60,000. But the one I'm closing now is about $3,000 to $4,000 to get involved with this one. Not my personal business, something that I'm doing on the side to help someone else out. But so folks, trust me that I know what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm just something that I've learned how to do with training, with a skill set. So it's a skill set that happens, guys. But trust me, when I've noticed in my own conversations with people, I've noticed that my sales, my closes go up in terms of percentages. They go up when I really dig down and dig deep with the person, because the person actually senses that. Because here's what happens when the person senses that I'm actually caring about them, that I actually care about their goals and everything, they start to trust me, and there's not that fear that I'm just trying to close them like a cheap, used car salesperson, right? And that's one of the biggest fears that you have, right? That's fears to eliminate, that that you actually care about them, that you're going to be there to help them and support them, so on and so forth. But you got to have this conversation at the beginning by asking questions, right? Don't try to close them, just ask questions and get deep down in terms of what they care about and what their goals are and how you can help. If you come from that mindset, I'm telling you, you're not going to feel like a cheesy used car salesperson. You can actually feel like someone, like a problem solver, like that, someone that cares, and your closings will go up tremendously. All right. I love you guys so much. I believe in you. Thank you for watching my live. You guys are a blessing. Until the next live. Bye for now. Mwah. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon. You guys are amazing.